Let's talk about the best Prebuilt gaming PCs for the month of September 2022. Now, if you didn't know, I make this list every single month with updated gaming PCs, and you will have all of these PCs listed down below in the description with even more gaming PCs for every budget. That list is going to be updated as well. So before you click out of the video when you see that the first PC it's maybe over your budget, don't worry about it. You will have plenty more down below in the description. And it's really important for you to watch this whole video if you wanna buy a Prebuilt PC, because at the end I will give you some important information on whether you should wait or buy a gaming Prebuilt PC right now. But on top of that, I will give you even more important information throughout this video when it comes to gaming performance. Without further ado, let's start. With the first one, we have the Victus 15L from HP. This one, it's $1,024, but after a discount code that I will leave in the description, it's going to cost you 5% less, so it's going to be under $1,000. And you get the Ryzen 7 5700G, which is a great processor, and you get it with the RX 6600 XT. This is a GPU that is going to be similar to the RTX 3060. In some games, it's going to be faster. You get 8 gigs of VRAM, which is great, 16 gigs of RAM, a terabyte of hard drive, and 500 gigs of SSD. What I like about this PC is that you don't have to upgrade anything in order to make it a great PC. And not so long ago I've tested myself a Victus 15L. You can go ahead and watch that video in the top right of the screen. Those are going to be different specifications though, but with the RX 6600 XT and the Ryzen 7 5700G CPU GPU combo, you can enable the Smart Access memory feature from AMD to even have more performance. With that in mind, this PC for under $1,000 is going to be great for 1080p gaming. You can run every single game at least 60 FPS on average, and every single esports title at above 240 FPS if you adjust the settings. Now the next one is from Newegg. This one is the Blaze gaming PC. It has the i7 11700F. This is one generation older, but it's still really capable of gaming and multitasking as well with streaming. This is a great CPU. At the end, it has 8 cores and 16 threads, so it's going to be more than enough for gaming and other tasks as well. But the most important change here is the RTX 3060 Ti. This one is going to be faster than the 6600 XT, and if you want a 1440p monitor, I would recommend the 3060 Ti at least if you are going to buy an Nvidia GPU. So with this PC, you won't have any issues with 1440p at all, and if you want to play at 1080p, this is the top of the line for 1080p. You also get a 600 watt 80 plus gold power supply, a 240 all-in-one liquid cooler to keep that CPU temps really good, and then you get a terabyte of SSD and 16 gigs of RAM, which is standard for PCs nowadays, and the price it's $1,350. Now, the only reason I would recommend this one over the last one, of course you get faster performance, but this one it's more upgradable, so if you want to change a bunch of components down the line, this one is going to be a much better option than the last one. However, if you're just going to do gaming, you don't care about future upgradability, and you're not going for 1440p, I think that you're going to overspend your money by buying this one. But if you are going to play at 1440p and you're also interested in replacing a bunch of components down the line, this one makes much more sense. With the next one, we have one from Amazon. This one is the Kronos gaming PC, and it comes with the i5 12600K. This is a great CPU for both content creation and gaming. And in my opinion, the i5 12600K it's my favorite CPU for a reason, and because you get the K version, it's unlocked so you can overclock it, but it also comes with a night GPU that is going to help you out with video editing softwares, so you want to keep that in mind if you're into content creation. Then you get the RTX 3070, which is slightly faster than the 3060 Ti from the last one, and once again, if you're going to play at 1440p, a 3070 will give you better performance than the 3060 Ti, and in my opinion is worth the price difference. Then you get the same terabyte of SSD, 16 gigs of RAM, and this time a 650 watt 80 plus volt power supply. The total price it's $1,530. It's on a discount right now, and the overall for this PC it's great. Of course, it's not cheap, but it is going to deliver an excellent performance. But if you're considering that PC, I would recommend you the next one on the list, which is the Omen 45L. This one is on a huge discount. You save $800, and I even have a coupon code for 10% off. So the price it's $1,900, but it's going to end up costing $1,700 for you. So for around $180 of difference with the last one, you get a 4K capable gaming computer with the i7 12700K, which is a much better option than the i5 600K, especially for content creation. For gaming, the i5 it's all that you're going to need. Honestly, you're not going to notice any difference between these two, but for content creation and other tasks, the i7 is going to have the clear edge. And then you get the RTX 3080, which is a much better GPU than the 3070, especially at 4K resolution. This PC will deliver much better performance than the last one, and I've tested this PC myself, so you can go ahead and watch my review about it in the top right of the screen, but you will also have the benchmarks video for you to see how exactly it performs at 1440p gaming. And last but most definitely not least, we have the Prism 2 from the Skytech website. This one is $3,000 and I wouldn't spend more money on the Prebuilt PC. I think that this one is the top. This PC will get you everything that you want. Either it's content creation, it's streaming, gaming, whatever you want to do. Because you have the i7 12700K, this is the same CPU as the last one, but here you get DDR5 as well, so it's going to be better performance for the future. You get 32 gigs of RAM instead of 16, which is going to help you out if you want to do a streaming and content creation. Then you get a 3080 Ti. It's slightly better than the 3080, you're not going to notice a huge difference. However, at 4K, between the 3080, 3090, all of these GPUs are going to perform great. And trust me, for gaming, you don't need the 3090 at all. Then you get a terabyte of Gen 4 NVMe SSD, which is not important for gaming, but if you're going to do video editing and transferring a bunch of files, which we all know that for video editing files are going to be big, a Gen 4 SSD is going to help you out. And if that was not enough, you get a 1000 watt 80 plus volt power supply, so you can even upgrade this PC. It's a system integrator, so you can basically change anything you want inside of this PC. Definitely my favorite gaming desktop of this list for 3,000 bucks. It's not cheap, of course, but if you have the budget to buy it, go ahead. I think it's a great PC. The next GPUs are coming soon, so is it a good time to buy a Prebuilt PC? Well, actually, it depends. Considering that the GPUs that are going to come out this year are going to be high-end, if you're on a budget, buy a PC right now, don't wait. But if you have a really high-end budget, maybe you wanna wait a couple of months. So if you wanna wait for the next gen CPUs and GPUs, that's great, you can do it. But if you don't wanna wait anymore, I don't blame you. Just buy a gaming PC and enjoy it. That's the most important part. That was the whole video. If you found it helpful, leave a like and subscribe, but most importantly hit that bell button so you get notified when I upload this type of content, which by the way, my next video is going to be about the best budget Prebuilt PCs of the month. So if you're in a tight budget, you can either go to the description and watch my recommended PCs, or you can wait until that video drops so you have my explanation on why I picked them. Thank you guys for watching, thank you for your support, and I will see you on the next one.